In less than 24 hours, the conclave will begin at the Vatican. People from all over the world, including here in St. Louis, will be closely watching to see who becomes the next leader of the Catholic Church.
And today we talked to a local priest about that process, along with the Cardinal with St. Louis connections, who will be part of this historic event.
There is great hope. There's expectation of about a new shepherd, a new pastor. There's some of the intrigue about who that might be.
133 cardinals will vote to elect the next pope. Two have St. Louis ties. Cardinal Burke, who was an Archbishop of St. Louis from 2004 to 2008, and Cardinal Dolan, who grew up in St. Louis.
He grew up here and he still loves St. Louis and visits often, and it's kind of beautiful to think that we also locally have a voice in the church through someone like Cardinal Dolan.
A vast majority of the cardinals were appointed by Pope Francis. He made it a point of emphasis to pick cardinals from all over the world.
The College of Cardinals is very international, from 70 different countries. Only 20% are actually Italians.
Over the past 10 days, the cardinals have spent time getting to know each other and discerning who will be the best man to lead the church. Once the conclave begins, there is a media blackout, and the cardinals are sworn to secrecy.
But it is a secret process. The word conclave comes from the Latin conclavis, which means with the key. They lock them in with the key.
The first person to get 2/3 of the votes will become pope.
If you consider it in the United States, no one gets 2/3 of the vote, right? They begin voting 4 ballots a day, beginning Thursday, and so it may take a few days.
While you may have seen a list of favorites, it's often someone unexpected who gets elected.
It's very rare that the favorites actually win. Now, it can happen. Anybody can get elected. But for example, Jorge Bergoglio in 2013 was generally not on those lists. And certainly in 1978, John Paul II was not on those lists.
The cardinals do discuss who has the qualities to become pope, but it's not supposed to be a political process.
And it's discerning which gifts, which charisms, what strengths does the church need moving forward. There's not politicking in the sense that we have as Americans. It's actually forbidden for a candidate, a man, to do that for himself or to make concessions and things like that. We want it to be a spiritual process.
Priests, seminarians, and Catholics in St. Louis, all eager to see who will become the next Holy Father.
It's exciting just to think, what does God have in store for us?
Tomorrow, around 3 a.m. our time, the conclave will begin. There will be several ceremonies, and then the first vote happens Wednesday evening in Rome around noon our time. Voting then will happen 4 times daily over the following days. Just for context, in 2005 and 2013, a pope was selected on the second day, so make sure you have the First Alert 4 app. We will alert you the moment a pontiff is chosen.